Yep. You know what it is. It's your boy, Southpaw Slick. Or today I meant I'm Batman. But anyway, today's topic is based on a post that I saw from Sandy Cheeks on Facebook that she took down because people were like making funny comments about it or whatnot. But the question that she asked was specifically for men. And she started it off, men, what is one thing that you want from a woman that you can never get? And when I saw that question, the answer already popped in my mind. And lo and behold, I saw a few more people on the comment section say that. And the answer that I came up with was unconditional love. Now, of course, I saw people in the comments, oh, you can't get a threesome or, like some stupid shit. You know what I mean? Loyalty, that's actually one I'll co-sign. Not indefinite loyalty at least. But continuing on, one thing you can never get from a woman as a man is unconditional love. Women only love you, quote unquote, as long as you can provide for them, as long as you can sustain their livelihood. That's the only thing a woman will stick around for. Divorces, for example, the majority of them are initiated because of what? Money, finances, right? Most men, on average, don't want to divorce their wife. You don't get down on bended knee, pay 3 months of salary, quote unquote, for an engagement ring, then later on walk down that aisle, giving up all your options and freedom and sanity and everything else to say those vows and marry that woman for you guys to end up divorced. No man is planning that. I'm saying when a man finally decides to marry a woman, his mind state is this is from here on out, like literally till death do us part. But unfortunately, that never happens. That's why I said those vows are bullshit nowadays, unfortunately. But no man goes into a marriage wanting to divorce his wife. You get married because you're looking at it for the long run, the long haul from here on out. Men love women, women love children, children love hamsters. That's the saying, and that's actually a quote. And that is true. That's very true. But like I was saying before, women can't love a man unconditionally. It's just not in them to do so. Their own self interest comes first, always, first and foremost, unless they have children. And like a lot of like red pill guys like to say, that still is a form of fulfilling their narcissism. You know what I mean? Because it's like women look at children, even men, but women look at children as a part of them, a piece of them. So it's like still, they represent you. So either way you look at it, your own self-interest is first and foremost. But that's the only exception is their children. Like I said, as a man, you cannot get unconditional love from a woman. Like no matter how you put it. And then it just made me think, then what is the fucking point of getting into a relationship to begin with? What is the fucking point of getting married to begin with? And when I sat and thought about it, it just made me wonder, is this another contributing factor to men not wanting to date, let alone get into a relationship or marriage? Like, are there any other guys that really sat and thought about this? I'm sure that there has been. And it came to the conclusion, it's like, it's not worth it. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm going to get with somebody that I love to death, I love my woman no matter what. No matter what, no matter the circumstances. Like I was saying in the handicap video, I said, if my wife gets into a car accident and end up in a fucking wheelchair, I'm not leaving her. I'm not leaving her in her time of need. Why? Because I love her regardless. And there's nothing that can change that. I love the fuck out of her. You get what I'm saying? I love her mere existence. And that's the problem, like with us as men. It's like we love women like too much. You know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong. I say, yeah, you got guys out here, disrespecting women and treating them like shit. But those are certain kind of guys that can get away with that. Like the top 10-20% can get away with that type of shit. But off of that, it just made me think, like, if you can't get unconditional love, then why even bother? It's like, you know what I mean? Like, that's like, damn, like, when that's a red pill that's hard to swallow, right? That's definitely one that's hard to swallow. Okay, you get with a woman with the intention outside of love and all that relationship shit. You you get with a woman with the intention of building a dynasty, having children and passing on your legacy to them. Right? Now let's say like nowadays, if something is long term, it probably lasts until the kids move out. And then that's when she files for divorce. Why? Because she doesn't love you anymore. That's what I'm saying. Like it's crazy. I mean, men do fall out of love with women, but not on average. Like that doesn't happen very often. And that's even when another woman hops into the picture. I'm saying a lot of dudes will just keep her as a side chick, but the woman that he's actually with, that woman has his heart no matter what. You know what I mean? Like I love her no matter what. Like, I'm like all these other hoes, they just hoes. You know what I mean? That's it. I'm saying you my only one. Women can't do that. If they cheat on a man or have a dude on the side, they intend on leaving because they felt that they found the better deal. Or the pulling out the green mushroom, oneing up. I won up by getting with this dude and leaving the guy I'm currently with. That's how they look at the shit. Now that I've said everything, this made me also think back on the humanoid robot talk that, I did a month or so back, when I was with Charlie or whatnot. And like I'm saying, it's like, for example, with the fucking robot, like everybody says, yeah, the robot won't genuinely love you. If the robot is programmed right, you have unconditional loyalty, though. That's another thing. Like I said, that somebody else said in the comments is loyalty. You can't get undying loyalty from a woman. Maybe. If you're a certain guy, maybe, but it's not guaranteed. You're really taking a chance with that. The love thing, on the other hand, I'm fully convinced. I'm saying, like, when you interact with women and also seeing your fellow peers interact with women and things fall out because you fell out of love with them, it's like it probably was never there to begin with. So what's the difference? The only difference is that you don't get unconditional love or unconditional loyalty. With a robot, you get the unconditional loyalty. A robot is loyal to its master. Like I said, if they don't have the ghost in the machine, that iRobot shit, if they don't have that, they're loyal to their master no matter what. So looking at the future, if we make it that far, I'm talking like Jetsons like era, if we get that far, that might be an alternative for people to take. Like I was saying, like, I know that the robot won't love me, but it is going to be loyal to me. These women, on the other hand, probably not. Probably not. More than likely not. And that's very difficult to accept. You know what I mean? Because I'm saying, like, as a man, as a heterosexual man at least, you love women. Shit, even gay men love women. Like the ones that are the gay best friend, they ride or die with their female friends, no matter what. You get what I'm saying? Men, period. We love women. And I'm saying, just to think that there's no reciprocity whatsoever on that level, I'm saying it's very temporary. And that's like, that kills me every time. Like, I'm saying, like, realizing that truth, it kills me every time. Like, fuck, like, why even bother? You know what I mean? Like, shit. This is depressing. I'll tell you right now, it really is. I'm saying, like, now you sit and really think about it, like, man, these hoes really didn't love me like that. And I love them to death. You know what I mean? Like that's hard to deal with. That's really hard to deal with. But I guess it's just the way life goes. That's just the way we're programmed as human beings. But I'm trying to think, is there a solution to it? Now, like I said, some guys will get a woman that loves them no matter what. But 9 times out of 10 is because the guy has money and he's exceptional. You get what I'm saying? Like that's the only, and even those guys is not guaranteed, but more than likely. But the problem is most men are not that. You know, most men are average or below average. So it's like it's almost not even worth bothering with to begin with. Outside of sex, maybe. Because you know we need to get our rocks off. Whether it's watching porn or actually having physical contact with a woman. I'm saying like outside of that, it's like it's almost not even worth even bothering. You know, like I said, even the platonic thing. I'm like, yeah, I got some female homegirls I'm cool with. You know what I mean? Like really cool female homegirls, and you know what I'm saying, and we're still friends till this day. You know, even if we don't talk every day. But I'm saying that's life, though. You know, you got to work. Other shit gets in the way. That's life. Some people got kids now. You know what I'm saying? You got to focus on other things. But we're still on good terms. You know what I mean? But as far as like the relationship thing, it's I don't know. I'm not discouraging people to not get into a relationship, but like I said, a relationship can be a beautiful thing if both people have a similar mindset. Loyalty, love, loyalty over love ultimately. Because you're not going to love the person you love the same way. Even if you don't fall out of love with them completely, the love is not going to be as strong for most people. Now, for some people, it'll last to the very end, but that's definitely a rarity. Well, break's about to be over. So, with that being said, Southpaw Slick, Batman. I'm out.